By now, you hopefully have thought about what model vehicle and options might be right for you. The next step is to visit the Tesla.com website and click the Order Now button on the model you think will be best for you. Don't worry, you're not committing to purchase anything just yet. Just get the details on what your ideal vehicle configuration will cost. The Tesla website shows prices in either purchase price or a default tab labeled Include Potential Savings. You want to click on the tab labeled Purchase Price to get the total dollars you will have to commit to. In the case of the base level Model 3 Standard Range Plus, the minimum price is $37,990. If you have reasonable credit and can qualify for the Tesla financing, the monthly payment for a lease would be $4,500 down and $371 a month for 36 months. This only includes 10,000 miles, so if you plan on driving the car, you'll most likely have to pay for additional miles. Be sure to find out what the mileage overage price will be before you commit to leasing. Some people say it's 25 cents per mile over the limit, so if you drove the car 36,000 miles over 3 years, you'd wind up having to pay an overage fee of $6,500 when you turned it in. With the initial payment down, lease payments, and overage charges, you'd wind up paying about $24,400 over 3 years, and that's 64% of the purchase price if you had bought it. If you decide to purchase the car, you have to put $4,500 down, and your payment would be around $520 for 72 months. According to one study, the Tesla Model 3 retains almost 90% of its purchase price over 3 years. If those figures hold, the same car would be worth $34,200 if you bought it. The remaining loan balance would be about $16,900, so you'd sell the car and walk away with a bit over $17,000. For the most expensive Model S, you'd be looking at a lease payment of $7,500 down and $2,200 a month for 36 months. If you purchase it, you'd have to put $7,500 down and pay $2,300 for 72 months. Before you decide to place your actual order, you should check your credit reports and credit scores to make sure there are no items that might drag down your credit score and leave you paying a higher interest rate. Each year, every person is eligible to receive a free copy of their credit report through the government-recommended website annualcreditreport.com. This website is sponsored by the 3 primary credit reporting bureaus, and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau directs people to the site for an annual free credit report. Once you look at your credit report, you'll be able to see if there are any surprise entries that might be bringing your score down. If there is inaccurate information, that should not be on your credit report. You can dispute it with the individual credit bureaus. The instructions on how to dispute items will be on the credit report documentation. A dispute might take 30 days to be resolved, so check your credit early in the process. Checking your credit report for negative information will not impact your credit score. If you decide to purchase your Tesla instead of leasing, you are not required to use the financing arranged by Tesla. The Tesla finance rate will be on the price page for your car that has the loan information. If you think your local bank or credit union can offer you a lower rate, you can go to them for financing instead. Financing a vehicle can make mathematical sense if your retirement accounts or other investments are returning a higher rate of return. For example, it can make sense to leave investments in accounts with a 10% rate of return and pay 2.5% for Tesla financing. However, if you want to pay cash instead of financing, that's always your personal choice. Tesla makes leasing the car or financing the car easy. Just make sure you make an informed decision about which approach works best for you. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me. I'm always here to help.